Do you think it's better to use a MIDI keyboard to make melodies, or should I just use a mouse? I don't know. What I do know is that 2023 is standing at the front door, and that's something we say in Dutch, by the way. Which means we need to prepare ourselves, because it's getting more and more difficult to compete with all these producers. It's already hard enough to compete with yourself, because with every beat you make, you're trying to do it better than last time. Anyway, let's launch FL Studio. Collaborating can help you get really far as a producer, but there's one problem though. If you're using a VST plugin that the other producer doesn't have, he or she can't open up the project. Luckily, there's a simple fix for that. Just buy the freaking plugin. Right-click the VST used to create a melody. Then choose Create Direct Wave Instrument. This will create a DWB file. Save it somewhere safe, and now this window will pop up. Direct Wave is a sampler inside FL Studio, by the way. This will sample the Omnisphere instrument and save it in your project. The first thing you notice is the piano. These are actually the keys from Omnisphere. You can make a selection of the notes that you want to sample by adjusting the low and the high notes. You can see this as a range. The key per zone control allows you to skip notes in between. For example, if you set this to 5, FL will only sample every 5th note. The notes in between will then be pitched by FL, which sounds okay, but it doesn't exactly sound the same as Omnisphere. The file size, on the other hand, will decrease. If you play the piano, you can play it soft or hard. The harder you hit a note, the louder it sounds, and that is because of the velocity. If you want FL to sample the velocity as well, increase this number. If you're using a piano like me, definitely increase it. When you're using a synth that's not velocity sensitive, leave it to 1. Again, this will also increase the file size. Here you can control how long the sound will be sampled. I suggest you leave this to silence. Then FL will sample the entire sound, and that will of course sound best. Adjusting the quality can be done here, but most of the time you can just leave them how they are. If you have any effects on the master or the instrument itself, you can enable them here. Once everything is set up, click Start and let FL Studio do its thing. Now the sampled instrument will open up, but we don't need it for now, so you can just close it. As you can see, this created a new instrument in the channel rack. Create a beautiful melody like this, and voila! Now there's one more thing you need to remember. If you send this project to a friend, don't forget to include the DWP file. Now anyone can open up this project without a problem, unless your computer is a fried potato. Then you need to watch this video. Subscribe! I gotta go now. Goodbye.